Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of PowerWash Simulator 2. Continuing on with the last job that we had started here, which was the giant farm. So we got a big barn building and a big silo that we have to complete. So we're going to take a look here on our list. Yeah, here's the farm that we need to work on, a $1,600 job, which if we take a look at it, we have got the silo on this guy done, which was a pretty big portion of the job itself. I think it was about 20% of the job, if I remember right. So we'll see it in just a second here. So yeah, 18% of the job is done. And yeah, now we're on to the giant barn, and we're going to see how big this is. First and foremost, for those of you who are in the States, or for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, a very happy Thanksgiving to you. And for those of you for whom it is just Thursday, a happy Thursday to you. So I hope you're having a wonderful time with friends and family if you're spending that with them, or just having a wonderful day in any case, regardless of what your situation may be. Okay, so let's get into this guy. This might take quite a bit to do, but we're going to see. We're going to try and get as much done here in an hour as we can and see exactly where we are at that point. Oh, and this has some really heavy gunk on it. Oh, boy, I'm not going to be liking this. We're just going to have to make sure we have the adjustable nozzle in a little bit closer on this, so we're not going to be able to get too far away on this one, because there's a lot of caked on stuff here, and it's not going to allow us to be not going to allow us to have the nozzle too far out, is what I'm trying to say, because it is yeah, it is like 2 layers of dirt more than just one. So yeah, at this point the jobs are starting to get a little bit more challenging, a little bit more daunting. And it's where we're getting closer and closer to the point where we really are going to want a bigger and heavier duty power washer that right now I just can't afford because we don't have the money for it. But as soon as we do, we're going to have to make sure that we spend some cash on a better washer, because at this point, this one is near the end of its useful life. We're just about there on it. So once we have some more money, we will give ourselves a nice upgrade, make our lives a lot easier. That is the hope. And yeah, we're going to see exactly how long of the job this is going to be, because I've got a feeling this is not going to be a quick one. This is a big, big job. So we'll tackle it the best we can. Just take it nice and simple. And go from there. Got a couple of chimney pieces here, which again, if you're up close, it's not bad. It's just that there's like two layers of gunk. There's just the regular dirt, and then there's like the green gunk underneath it that is keeping me from just like having the nozzle like wide open. Which, I mean, you can't really do that anyway on any job, so I don't know why it's that big of a deal to me, because it really shouldn't be. But yeah, you can see the second layer of grime there that's left behind this green stuff. It's like moss or something. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it adds a little bit of complexity to the entire thing. Is the vent done there? It is. The chimney itself is not. Okay, so we'll take care of that, and then we gotta get this lovely weather vane up here, which has its own layers of goop on it. And with it being a dark weather vane, it makes it a little bit more challenging to see exactly where it's dirty, because dirt doesn't stick out very well on a dark colored object. So we'll do our best with it. Okay, there's probably some right here on the nose. And while we're at it, we'll come up here and hit the roof of this guy. Of course, standing in suspended animation, as we are known to do in this game. So we're quite good at that. It's always funny the way that you end up standing on things in here, because you can't I mean, they've got to make it so you can stand on top of stuff, but you end up standing literally. You're floating and hovering. But that's always been the way this game has been. It's just always kind of humorous how that works. Okay, so let's see. Just for the chimney, we've got the chimney. So I got one chimney left to do. So it's this one that we're looking at that we've got to finish off. So there's something on this chimney that I've still not hit. It's probably underneath one of these vents. Yeah, there we go. It's always underneath, like, vents. Or just anywhere where there's, like, a seam or a nook. That's normally where you're going to find this stuff. This was no exception. Now, this roof ridge is its own piece. I don't know if there's multiple roof ridges or if, like, across this entire roof, if this all counts as one ridge. We'll find out here in just a second. So let's see. This is one ridge. Yeah, I'm guessing that these are all individual ridges. Yeah, that's my bet. Because it feels like we've almost got this ridge completely done. Yeah, there's hardly anything left. Is it on the edge here? Maybe? I don't know. I would have thought that would have been good. Or maybe we already have it close to done. But maybe this is all one entirely long ridge. That could be it. So, yeah, let's keep on going with this. No, these are definitely their own ridges. Yeah, they're their own ridges, so we got to see exactly what we're missing there. Because I feel like we hit that all pretty good, and I did not, like, go walking past it all that quickly. So, not a problem. We'll just keep going with it. But again, this is definitely a bigger task. All right, let's try this again. See, oh, it looks like we got some there. Yeah, just like right along the edges. All right, that one's good. Same thing there. A whole bunch right along that line there. Perfect. So the ridges are done. And now we're going to get to the actual roof itself. There's a part of me that just wants to spray this all with soap and then come back over it after we've soaped it, because this is going to probably make this a lot faster. I'm guessing. Just to go like this. Then I can be a little more cavalier about my cleaning job. But I think it will work better. I'm hoping so. We'll see. So yeah, we're just going to go like a couple of slats at a time on this. And then work our way back. Almost as if I were mowing a lawn, kind of. Except you don't use soap when you're mowing a lawn. If you do, you're probably not doing it right. But that's a different story. All right, here we'll just try and get this one because I got that chimney right behind me. Now, these roof sections, I don't know how many of the sections are like individual sections. Like if there are 6 different roof sections, or 4, or 2, or what. Because, like, I don't know if where this bends and gets lower there, if that's like its own roof section. Well, we'll take a look at our list here and see exactly how many sections it says that we have. So if we go to the tab, roof 4. So there are 4 roof sections, is what they're saying. None of them are on fire. But we'll keep on making that joke. It's a bad one on top of that. So yeah, we'll work on getting this roof section done. We'll see exactly what it is, what it comprises. And then make our way to another one. This might be, because I feel like this is its own section. Yeah, so the lower, where it drops down a bit, that is a different roof section, which is kind of what I would have expected. Because it's separate, its own separate not indentation, but it's like you're on a different angle in order to get that one. So I would have thought that would not be the same as this one. Let's try this with an extender. Let's throw an extender or double extender on here and see if this is going to help. Probably not. Just means I can stand further away, but it's still the same issue with the fact that there's just the grime on here, and with this sprayer, it just does not work as well. All right, let's just go back up to up close here. because we're standing really darn close. I don't really need the extender here. But yeah, this entire part that I'm working on right here, this should be one section. So we're going to see if we can get this one section done, and if so, then we'll continue forward. But just seeing exactly what it's going to take to get this entire section complete. Because at this point, we should be at the end of it. And we are, but it's... we're done, but it's not. Okay, so that's great. I mean, again, this is one of those where, with what they're saying that we have left to do, it can't be anything small. There's got to be something massive here. So what could it possibly be saying is the roof here? Like, if I take a look, so this, will it let me, so if I just do roof, so I just want to see, like, what it's shining on and see what it says that we haven't done. Because, again, there's way too much for it to be having a quibble about little things here. Like, little stuff. A lot of, all those little sections would definitely fall into the realm of close enough. So let's try grabbing our scaffold, which we can pick up from way out there. We're crafty. So let's set that here. And can I hop on there? I can't, just like that. Cool. Is this the roof? No, that's the eaves. Okay, so I just wanted to check that. And those are their own eaves. And again, there you gotta take that a little bit more slowly with all the gunk that's there. All right, so that's not the roof. Okay. All right, let's hop back up. Let's see what we could possibly be missing here. Because again, there should not be anything left on here. I mean, that's major. Like if I spray that, there's like no major spots. There's just a lot of little spots, and when you've got that much, when it's showing like in the upper left, the amount that it's showing that we have left to do there, that's normally a major amount that you have not hit. So I don't know what it thinks that we still need to do there. We're gonna really have to take a look at that again and see what we got. Oh shoot! And if I want to see just how close do I have to get the how much do I have to tighten the nozzle in order to get it to get rid of that second layer of green grime. It seems like I can do pretty good here. I'm not going to be able to get too much further down the line than that. I might be able to get out to there, out to that slat, and then after that I'm going to have to hop off here. Yeah, now I'm going to have to hop off. Let's jump back on here, take our extenders off, continue on, and yeah, that's the trouble is that with these, you can't get like on the opposite sides of these little slats. I call each of these like a slat. It's probably not the official name for it. But yeah, you can't really hit like this part of it, this face from when you're on the scaffold. I mean, unless you're really, really crafty, you can't do it. All right, how are we doing? We're only 28%. Wow, we've only done 10%, and we've been here like 15 minutes. Yeah, this is not going to be a job that we're going to finish in another hour. These are definitely bigger. This is where, if you're playing multiplayer, you can probably handle a job like this pretty easily with a crew, maybe in an hour. But on your own, it's definitely a daunting task. But it's fun. I mean, they're always fun, always enjoyable. Which is the point now where I wish that there was a separate job that we could do that would make us some cash, so I could get a better sprayer. Because the medium duty is, yeah, like I said, it's having a little bit of a challenge with this one. But a heavy duty one, the minimum is just for the washer itself was like $5,000. And then to even think about getting like any extenders or other nozzles, you're going to have to get into like another 2,500 or so just for that. So you're looking at probably like a $7,500 investment if you want to step up a level on a washer. But as soon as we have the money, that's going to definitely be the next thing that we purchase. We just got to do a few more jobs to get there. And hopefully this roof section will be considered to be done with a little bit less hassle. So I still don't know what we don't have right on that last one. But you can see how slow this part is because we're really kind of taking our time. And again, I should just soap the heck out of this. I don't know why I don't do that. Because when you soap it, you can get rid of the heavier grime as well as the lighter stuff just in one pass. And I can widen this out and it won't even matter. Because the soap just swallows it all up. Just like that. So that's where that part gets to be a little bit quicker. Well, I mean, to an extent. I mean, there was still some green still there. I saw. But it gets rid of it you can go a little bit quicker on it. I don't know if it's too much quicker because you're still spending time applying all the soap and then coming back and cleaning it all off. So it may not be that much quicker. It's hard to say in the grand scheme of things. All right, there's definitely a lot there. Now, I've got the same issue here where I've done a lot of this. So maybe it's along this line. Maybe that's what it is. This line here counts as part of the roof. That's kind of what I figured. So if we go all the way down here, this front face is part of the top roof. And then you get to what I call the side roof. So that's what we don't have done. Okay. It's good to know. And I'm like, there's got to be something massive that we don't have here. And there's still got to be something massive because it still says that there's a bunch left there. So let's go this way. Let's try the same thing on this side and see. Because, yeah, if we look at this just right there. Now, can I extend that out just a little bit? Yeah, I can. I'm just going to spray that down. So that's all good. Let's go over this way. Because right now my main goal is I just want to get these top roof sections done before I move on to the sides. And I want to see how much of the job we're going to have done when we get the roof done. That might get us to like 40%, possibly. We still don't have these top roof sections done. Oh my, here we go. Yeah, because again, it's just like a lot of little stuff. I can't imagine that this little stuff is adding up to much of anything. But it might be. I mean, well, here there's definitely a lot more. I can definitely see there's a lot more there. So we're just kind of spraying like mad. But it seems like there would be an indicator of something that's more significant that we don't have here. And I'm just hitting Q like crazy, just using the Spidey sense over and over again. It's like here we've gotten this section done. Like there's nothing along here. If I look all the way down there, that's all cleaned off. Man, that is a bit frustrating. It's like I don't know what I could possibly be missing that's got any size, because it makes it seem like there's something sizable that we have not done here. And I already know that this is the eaves here. And we did like along the roof ridge. And the roof ridge is clean, so that's done. What are we looking at? Like I'm hitting Q and I'm not even seeing anything on this section. This is bizarre. It's interesting how on some things in this game it will give you so much forgiveness, and then on some of them it's like you've got to get every individual fleck. This one is definitely like that with this roof. All right, I'm not gonna dwell on that. We're gonna start moving down and working on this section here. For this, I might actually grab the scaffolding and maybe hit it from a distance. I might try this. So let's pick this up. Because I know that on our last job, when we were doing the blimp, we were able to hit a lot of that from a distance, and it worked out okay. So we're going to try that here. Actually, let's go all the way up to the top. And just try this with our massive extender on. And see how that's going to work. Am I too far away? I'm too far away. I definitely put that out further than I should. So let's fix that. I always have trouble figuring out exactly which way this needs to be facing. I think we got it the right way now. All right, and I might just be standing too high on this. If I zoom that in, I mean, that's just, I probably need to go down a level. That's probably my problem. Yeah, I'm too high. Let's try this from a level down, see if this is going to make this any better. It does a bit. The trouble is I've got to have the thing like pushed all the way in almost in order to get that, which is not terribly efficient. Like if I want to extend that out, can I hit it this with soap? No, I can't soap it from here. So that doesn't work. Like I'm leaving a whole bunch behind and you got to go really slow to get all that from here. So I might just have to like stand on the roof in order to get this. Potentially. Yeah, because just like even going back and forth slow like that, I'm hardly getting that there. So with that being the case, what do? We fall off the ladder. Okay. Let's hop back up and then just work, I guess, just like standing on it and going like this, just going side to side, possibly. That's what we're going to do. It's not great because it's hard to get a good angle on anything if you do this. But maybe we'll just go like this and just do as much of it as we can. Just going side to side like this. And this will take a while. But again, this is where a heavier duty washer would definitely make a difference. But we'll see what we can get to here. This might get us up to like 40%. Possibly. Where I wish I had a fast forward button. I remember watching, I mean, when I watched like PowerWash simulator videos that Markiplier did back in his original PowerWash Simulator 1 series. And he would just like fast forward through massive sections. And he had that goofy music that he was playing. That's where something like that would be good here. Just because this part, it takes a while to do all this. But that's all right. And again, I'm hoping that this section is going to not give us the same trouble that this top section did. It probably will. I mean, there's no reason that it wouldn't. But I'm just hoping against hope that we'll be able to get these roof sections. Because again, like the one that's above me, the one that's behind me, I have no idea what they still want me to do there. I would gladly eat off of that. I mean, that's the cleanest that roof has ever been. It wasn't. I mean, it was maybe when we installed it that roof might have been that clean. But aside from that, it's never been that clean since then. So yeah, I don't know what the issue is there. But we shall see. There's got to be something that we just aren't seeing there. We've got to look at it from a different angle. And then these are case of the dormers. So there's like dormer roof. Definitely want to get all these windows as well while we're here, for sure. Do I have an extender on? I do have one extender on, so let's just get real close on this. The windows even are, yeah. I didn't even get all the windows with the soap there. Okay. This one wants to be fussy. All right, that's fine. We'll go with it. Oh, I got to figure out how I'm going to get that. Because okay, the window is good. Or is it? Yeah, the window is good. But just got to get above that. I'm hoping that that's going to be in the world of close enough. Let's go around to this side on this. Crouch a couple times. So there's the red all one dormer, or are they individual? It looks like it's all one dormer. Should be, yeah. So that's all there. And then the dormer roof, which it looks like there might be some on an underside here. Maybe there. Let's see. Dormer roof. Same issue with the dormer roof. It's like, what's still dirty on this? I'm looking at it, and I don't see anything that's dirty on this dormer roof. So you will have to tell me. What have I not done? There's a bunch there. Okay, maybe over here, same thing. There, okay. That was apparently what I did not have there. Oh, shoot, and I fell off. That was the part I was worried about. Was getting too close to the edge there. And I self-fulfilling prophesized myself. All right. Let's get back. Try this again. Just splash it with soap. And then make our way back. Because you don't want to do too much soap, because I do believe the soap dissipates. So you don't want to like try and soap the entire roof and then come back after that, because I don't think it sticks around that long. I'm pretty sure. We're up to 40% now. So we doubled our progress on this job since we started, because we started at 18%. And we're walking through our own soap. It's fine. It's all right. Nothing to worry about here. It's all good. Those gutters. Oh, those gutters are not going to be fun. Lots of gunk in those gutters. Probably have not been cleaned in ages. Although I don't know what gunk would be in the gutters, because I don't see any trees around here. So it would not lead you to believe that there would be a lot in them. Not leaves, at least. Unless they're blowing from 4 counties over or something like that. Okay, let's continue on. We got another dormer there. Probably got dormers on the other side as well that we'll have to get. But just spray in again, just like a couple sections wide here, a couple of slats wide, as I was calling them before. And I know I left a bunch over by the other dormer, so I do have to go back over there and get that. I have not forgotten about that. We will make our way back to that after we do this dormer and the rest of this section. We'll turn back and go back left again, or back right, my other left, and get the rest of that. Again, this is looking pretty darn clean, so we're going to see what it thinks of our job after this. and see what it thinks that we still need to do there. But now we're going to switch over to the dormer. Try and get this done. Since we're here. And again, I know from our previous experience that part of the dormer roof is going to be like on the underside here and like right in those nooks and crannies. That's all considered the dormer roof. Then the red is where the dormer starts. And then, yeah, that's all the dormer roof up there. The metallic and the white is all the roof. And then when the red starts, then you're into the dormer. And yeah, so let's see. Because I think that everything else with the roof is good. I don't think I had anything left here. So we should be pretty good with the roof. We should be pretty darn close with the roof. Oh, there's a bunch right there. Yeah, because again, the white counts. Yep, there it was. Then got to try and shoot up that high. So yeah, plenty good on the dormer. So we got the red without too much trouble. I'm trying to do this one without soap. Just to challenge myself. No other reason than that. And then everything else that we need is like up above, so we got to shoot down. All right, that's good. So are the dormers done? No, oh, they're on the other side. So yeah, we got two more dormers, 2 more dormer roofs, 2 more dormer windows. They're all on the other side of it. Okay, perfect. So back this way we go. All right, more soap. Getting all of these sections here. Just like this. And again, this would probably not be necessary with a better power washer. I'm guessing. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that if I had a heavy-duty washer, we wouldn't have to go through this step. Let's see. All right. Yeah, and I'm looking at the indicator up on the top of the screen, and it's showing that there's still a good chunk of this. They think that there's still a good chunk of this left. So that's not making me feel good about our prospects here. Although, again, I know I got a whole bunch over there by that other dormer that we have to do. And I probably have to, like, get in here and, like, be standing on this gutter somehow and shooting down, kind of like I'm doing here. Because there's parts of this that count as the roof. Is my guess. So yeah, part of this is going to be the gutter, part of it's the roof, I do believe. So this is like a combo platter. And now we must be back over by the other dormer. Yeah, we made our way back over to the other dormer. So let's shoot all of this up close. And try to not fall off the roof while we're doing this. All right, that did something, but not enough. And it's still same thing. There's still a significant portion here that it thinks I have not completed. And if I hit Q on here, not much of this is going to light up. Not enough to be something where it should be I mean, there should be a close enough that it's definitely applied here by now. Because, yeah, I agree that there's, like, little bits. But it normally doesn't challenge you that much. At least it is not to this point. But we'll keep on giving it little sprays. Good news is we're at 45%. So if we get the other roof section done, that should get us above 50%. And again, if I look, it's just like little bits. There's like nothing massive here, and it's all just in like the little, just in all these little edges, which is not a surprise that it's all there. But I don't know what else there. I don't see anything else major. All right, we're gonna go over to this side. Okay, we've already done this. So let's start working down here. Because again, I don't want to take up too much time just trying to hit little bits. We've got other things that we need to do. So we're gonna just spray all this with soap. Get it all white. And start washing it down. So just get it all as white as we can. We've still got soap in the gun, so that's good. All right, now we'll start going. Because I'd like to at least get the roof to an acceptable place, and then if we just are at the point where we've just got whatever little things that we need to do left, then I'll be good with that. And then after that, we can come back another time and work on getting everything that's not the roof completed. This is definitely, I thought the cement mixer was bad. This one has definitely been the most challenging job we've had to date in PowerWash Simulator 2. And again, I know it's only going to get worse. If this is what I consider to be the biggest challenge, we're definitely in for it. Because I know from just little bits that I've seen that there are definitely bigger and tougher jobs that are out there. And on top of that, this is another job that doesn't even have an achievement. So getting this job done doesn't even give us anything from an achievement standpoint. It's just a congratulations, here's a bunch of money for doing a job kind of job. But we get nothing that we get to wipe off the board of achievements for this. There were a couple that were like that. I noticed Grillmaster, he made the same kind of comment. I was actually watching his video about the blimp that he was doing, because I had done that one as well, just to see his viewpoint on it, and he had made the same comments, that there were a couple of ones that you did in the game where most jobs have an achievement that goes with them, but then there are a couple that do not. So I'm glad that I was not the only one who felt that way. It's like, wait a minute, why do we have all these jobs and some of them don't have achievements with them? And I was not alone in my thought on that. So that is quite good. All right, dormer's good. This is actually, I mean, this part is actually coming somewhat clean without soap, so that's good. Which surprises me, because again, this feels like it, with as challenging as the roof is, this feels like it would be a lot worse. But it's not really putting up too much of a fuss. And then when he said that, it decided not to come clean. All right, that's good. So that dormer is good now, I do believe. So we should have that one dormer left. And then we've just got then the roof itself. So I might try. Now the gutter, the trouble with the gutter is that there's going to be sections underneath here as well that are going to have to be cleaned. Because the top and the bottom of the gutter are going to both be dirty on this. I can almost guarantee that. But we're going to go here. I'm going to try and get all this while I'm here, because I'm just testing this along the entire lines of still trying to get the roof clean at the same time. See if this is like counting as cleaning off the bottom of it. All right, so that gutter section should be good, other than unless there's gunk. Oh no, there's gunk there too. So yeah, we got to get that. It would have been too easy. And again, I would think that with the gutter, there's probably like a lower section that we got to hit as well. And those roof. Okay, so I guess maybe with the roof, I didn't see, because it does look like there's some grimy stuff on there, like some of that green grime that maybe was the same case on the other roof section. I don't know how it's still standing in the air and I've not fallen off yet. I feel like I should have definitely fallen off by now. I'm extremely suspended at this point. 50%. And I keep on seeing these things about the missing gems. Again, I've really not been paying that much attention to the backstory here, and I feel like I really should have been. Yeah, and the rest of the gutter, I'm assuming, is going to be on the underside. I do want to just take a quick look and see what it's going to take to clean the gutters. I know I'm deviating from the plan. I get that, but I just want to see. Because to me, the roof and the gutters are kind of all one thing. So I just want to see what it's going to be like for that. Or is that a roof eave? Okay, so it is the roof eave and the gutter. So we're getting a 2-for-1 deal here. I'm good with that. Let's put an extender on. Oh, nope, not that. That's what we want. Yeah, let's throw an extender on just for the fun of it. So that'll make that clean a little bit faster. And then we got to probably get on the front side. Yeah, got to probably get on these sides as well. Okay, and then there's a drain pipe there. So let's run all the way across. Try over here. Wow, we still don't have it. Oh no, we still don't have it. Oh, that's a bummer. What could we possibly be missing on the gutter? Is it like right along that? Right along that? Possibly? Yeah, there was some stuff right in there. Okay. So that part's good. Let's go ahead and hop back up to the roof. Is it me or is the angle of the sun changing as we do this? I feel like it is. So this might be one of those jobs that as you do more and more of it, the sun changes its position in the sky, which is kind of cool. I don't feel like we've had one like that so far. But it's kind of neat. All right, so back here we go to the roof again. And let's get back to our soap strategy, if you want to call it a strategy. And so after the roof is done, we should have about 40% of the job remaining. Which again, that's going to take another episode to do. As much as I normally try to keep these to maybe 1 to 2 episodes per job, they're starting to get bigger now. And we're going to have to do more for this. All right. So let's get this section. And again, if I was standing on the scaffold, I don't know if this would be that much easier. I don't think it would be, because again, with all the little nooks, I've got a feeling it would not work. Again, unless I had a better power washer, which I do not. I really wish I did, though. I don't even feel like I spent my money on anything that was like excessive. Where it's like, man, I wish I had that money back. I don't think I've spent anything. I mean, I bought the medium washer, but I needed the medium washer because you can't go all this time with just a light washer. I mean, some of the earlier jobs that we had would never have worked with the light washer. But we might just have to like turbo nozzle the heck out of the roof here. in order to get the game to give us whatever we may still be missing. I'm not sure. All right, so we're gonna stop here for a second, and then we will be back to continue this momentarily. And we're back. While we've been in process of doing this episode, I've also been downstairs working on making a corn casserole for Thanksgiving, which if you've never had corn casserole before, which I've never had corn casserole before, it's basically, it's very, very simple for those of you in the States. Well, I think they may even have Jiffy cornbread mix in other places as well. It's basically just, it's a can of corn. It's just a can of regular corn, and then it's a can of creamed corn, and then it's sour cream, butter, and Jiffy cornbread mix. Now, there's multiple variations on this recipe, so that's just one of them. And then you can also throw some sugar in there, which is like one of the variations. And there's some where you can use eggs, and then there's some where you can throw in other stuff as well. But we just went with like one of the basics, because we had asked if there was anything that we could bring with us for Thanksgiving, because we didn't have a dish that we were bringing and everyone else did. And my sister said that we could bring some corn. Well, corn pudding is another thing they called it. So corn pudding, corn casserole, they're kind of similar. I think the only difference in like a corn pudding versus a corn casserole is like what it ends up, like how much it sets when it's done. So that might be the only difference between them. But anyway, that's what we were bringing. And thankfully, it was not anything that is a complicated recipe to put together, because I'm not a complicated cook. I enjoy cooking, but I can't do anything that's like overly complex. Well, I mean, I probably could. I've just not really ever tested myself in that regard. But yeah, we're bringing that, and I was working on that while we were in the middle of recording this, and so... the timer went off, and I had to run downstairs and get it, check it, make sure it was done, which it is. So all is well there. It's all the joys of the holidays. Although I do love the holidays, and I'm very, very glad that we're getting together with the family here today. We're actually going to be, not long after this recording is done, by the time you're watching this recording, I will be on the road up to the suburbs, Susie Lou and I. We'll be up on our way to the burbs to visit the fam for the Turkey Day. And it'll be a very nice time. That's the great thing about the holidays for me, and I know that for not everyone has the ability to get together with their family, and that is unfortunate in a lot of cases, I know. But for me, I know that one of the big things for me about the holidays is just getting together with family, because at this point, there are times where you don't get to see them as much as you would like to. So, because everyone's busy and just got stuff going on, and I mean, that includes us here. So it can get to be a challenge as you get further and further along to get together and do stuff like this. But holidays are normally a universal time for us to get together with the family, whether it's my family or Susie Lou's family or both of our families. It's just a time for us to be able to take some time, a little bit of time, and go and visit and say hey to everybody and get together and enjoy some good times before we get back into the normal real life again. So, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be nice to see everybody again, for sure. All right, back to the roof. We're almost good with it. I mean, at least as good as we're going to get. I don't know what they want us to do. We're going to have to figure it out. We have the dormers done, so that's good. It's just a matter of figuring out what exactly with the roof they do not think we have hit. Because again, I don't know with the amount that it says that we have left to do. There's got to be something of significance. It can't be anything small. There's got to be something bigger in this entire thing that it thinks that we haven't finished. And it just becomes a matter of what. All right, let's... Oops, I keep on hitting the wrong thing. There. 3. Nope, not that. 2. 3 buttons. And somehow I keep on hitting the wrong ones. Oh, I'm not good at what I do. I'm really not. Okay. So again, at this point, 60%, most of the heavy duty stuff on the roof is done. So if I look at it from here, like, is there something? It's the sides. It's these sides. That's got to be what it is. It absolutely has to be these sides. That's got to be, yeah, it's got to be that. I can't imagine that it's anything other than that. So let's throw the super extender on. Hone in that nozzle. Let's try that. That's got to be close enough that I'm missing. But we're going to have to get up on the scaffold to do that. Because we're way too low. There's got to be. So can I pick this up? Let's pick this up. Try this from here. Make sure I've got that facing the right direction, which I do now. And try and set this up like right in the middle. Or on this side first. So let's set it up on this side first. And then swing all the way up here. Oh, no, can't go all the way up. I got to go down a level. And yeah, let's try spraying this. And see if there's something on this edge. And then maybe I got to do the same thing on the other edge as well. I should have gotten this thing a little bit closer. Because I've got to, I also want to get these roof eaves. And I'm not getting it from here. I thought I would. Do I have the... Oh, I don't have my triple extender on. I thought I still had the triple extender on, but I do not. So if I hit all of that, and then if we go around to the other side, so, and I think I've got a scaffold here on the other side. No, I don't. So let's pick this up. Run this all the way around to the other side. And try the same thing here. Oh, I do have my my scissor lift, so I could have used that. Didn't think about that. But we're going to set this up here. Do the same thing. Climb all the way up. And then drop down a layer to the level or 2. So yeah, same thing. Let's extend this out. Try the same thing over here, because all this gunk on the side here has to count towards the total. And I'm way too far up now, but that's okay. And maybe I got to get like, there we go. There's a roof section. Finally. I knew that it couldn't have been just that little stuff there. I knew that there had to be something more. Same thing here. There, that roof section's done. That was going to bug the heck out of me if I didn't figure it out. But I'm glad that we got it. So those 2 roof sections are done. So now if we go over here, do the same thing. Let's move the scissor lift. And then, yeah, we'll make the same progress here on this side. So, again, let's just shoot from down low here to get all this. So that'll take care of most of that, and then I can hop back up on the scaffold. I need my scaffold to be like 1 level lower. That'd be good. Oh, don't fall off it, dummy. Oh, don't fall off. Stay on it while you're here. While you got a moment. That one's done. Perfect. And that one should be done. I don't know what else they want me to do on that last one. I feel like I should have that one by now. Let's check it. Nope, they still say I got something. Maybe it's back over on the other side. Maybe I haven't done the other side yet. I think that's what it is. I haven't done the other side. So, oh, and I do have a second scaffold. Okay. Let me check over here. Did I do this? No, I have not done this. Okay. I'm like, it can't be that hard. It just can't be. And it's not. It's just this part. Okay. Let's extend that out a little bit. It'll give me a little bit of extender here. All right. And then hop back up. Go a couple levels down. And then I think we'll be good. I probably can get it from here. I'm thinking, let's narrow that in a bit, narrow it in a little bit more. Shoot down at it. Come on. Let's narrow it in a little bit more. Oh, don't be this way. Don't be this way with me. I feel like I've got this. Let's see. Is it further down? Is it... Let's move a little bit closer here. Let's take a look from here. I mean, I've got 3 of the 4 now. So hopefully the last one would not be that difficult. I mean, we know what we did for 3 of the 4 of them, so the 4th one should not be any more of a challenge. So let's pick this up, get a little bit closer. And maybe go like level by level on here. So let's go up to here. Let's go up one more. Or can I get this from here? Let's try this from here. And of course I realize this is the eaves. I get it. I do. But I'm just trying to see if I can spray both of these at the same time, and maybe it'll give me something on the roof that I'm not getting. Because if the eaves are clean, then the roof has to be clean. And is that eave? So the eaves, I'm trying to figure out like if the eave is like all one thing. Yeah, like this eave is all one big part there. Still not getting it. There's got to be something on the other side. So let's go run back over here and see if there's something maybe over here that I did not hit. I mean, it looks like it's mighty darn clean. Is that still, there's still something there. This is going to be like my biggest accomplishment if I can get this section here. And again, I'm not on the roof. I know I'm not. Okay, let's go back up. Let's move this a little bit closer. Try this again. Run up a few sections. And start spraying the heck out of this. It's just this roof section. I don't know what the heck I could still be missing on this. I feel like I've hit like every square inch of this like outer edge. And it's always been these outer rims that have gotten me. Like it can't be little stuff like that. It just can't be. And if I look out on the outside here, there's nothing on the outside that's still glowing. So is it maybe here along the gutter line? Because I know that the gutter line... No, I hit this gutter pretty darn good. So it can't be that. So what am I still missing here? Let's take the extender off. We just go to a single extender because now I'm on a mission to get this now. And yes, I know this is the gutter. It's like, I think it's like right here. I think it's like right on this edge. I think I see it. Right here. So let's rotate that. Because I see it right here along the edge of this gutter here. I must not have hit that all that well. Yeah, there's a whole bunch here that I did not get. So I'm guessing that finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that I have done at least one thing that I wanted to do, and that was get the 4 roof sections. So if you take a look, the roof is done. I mean, the roof eaves still remain to be done, but the roof itself, all 4 of the roof sections are completed. And gosh, what a job that was. And it was $400 for that. So 2/3 of the job done. We're getting down to the bottom of it. Will hopefully not take that long. That V is not intentional. That was just for me falling off of the gutter. So yeah, our next episode, we will get the rest of this done. And then it'll be time to move on to whatever fun awaits us after that. That is going to be all for this one, though. Have a very happy Thanksgiving, though, again, for all of you that celebrate it. And for those of you who do not, have a wonderful Thursday. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.